Okay, so welcome to Intro to Blender, and this episode we'll be going over rigging. Okay, this one pairs in with the next episode, which is animating. Okay, and I'll go over rigging now. And rigging, it's super easy. Okay, uh, like it's basically putting bones on a mesh. You can put them on any mesh. It doesn't even have to be humanoid. But this one that I'm gonna be using to show you is human. It's a humanoid model, modeled after a human. Okay, so I'll go send you everything. It's gonna be the link to this model is going to be in the description if you want to follow along with me. But anyway, so uh, to make a rig, okay, all you have to do is get the bones. Okay, it's that simple. But you don't. But if you look in the add menu, there are no bones anywhere. But there's this thing called an armature, and that's basically what bones are in Blender and a lot of other 3D modeling programs. And so with it, you can go use them to rig your model and to animate it. Okay. So now I'm gonna do a simple one with two bones in the torso. Okay, so it's gonna be super simple. And I myself like the main bone to be right here in the bottom torso, so I'll go be moving it right there. But you see how it's not in like it's not right there in um like the main like you can't see it that well. Alright, well in this little humanoid in the properties menu, okay, right here on the right hand side, okay, this is the human, like it looks like it's dancing. Okay, you click on it, go to viewport display, go to in front, and now the armature is in front of the model. Okay, and now if you want to add more bones, all you have to do is go into edit mode. Okay, you can use the little balls to edit where it is. Okay, that middle one moves the whole bone. Okay, but the other little balls can make it bigger or smaller. You can also use the scale, rotate, and move keybinds and transform tools over there. Okay, but so adding another one, okay, all you have to do, it's super simple, is go and press E to extrude another one out. It's just that simple. Okay, so now I'm gonna do I'm gonna go over and do the neck and arms. Okay, but so you see this, yeah, I don't like the neck and the bones be connected because like it just looks weird. Okay, so I'm going to unparent it by going to this bone icon in the properties menu, and under relations there's a property called parent. I'll just uncheck that, so now the bone's free moving. Okay, so now since it's free, now I'm just gonna go back and parent it once again to this bone. Okay, which, yeah, okay. So now that's the neck bone, and now here's the head bone. See, nice and happy. Okay. So now we're gonna do the same thing for the arms. So we're gonna need a shoulder one, so I'm gonna unparent it, okay, and bring it over to here for the shoulder bone. Okay, I think that's what it's called. I don't remember the exact scientific definition of bones, but yeah. So I'm gonna go extrude out for arms too. Okay, see now the arms have nice bones too. Okay, and I'm not gonna do like complex arm ones. So I'm just gonna do one bone for the arm. Okay, and so remember you have to parent this one bone, or else it's gonna all mess up and it's gonna get all creepy and weird. But now before I go on any further, I'm gonna go name it. I can name only, so I'm gonna name the bottom torso 1. Okay, yeah, let's go torso 1. Okay, and then top torso is torso 2. Then there's gonna be a neck bone and a head bone. Okay, but now for anything on this side of the body, okay, we're gonna name it differently. Okay, so let's go name this one shoulder dot L. Okay, because it's on the left side. But if you look in this front view, which I have it in right now, you can see it's on the right side, but that's on your perspective. Okay, on this model's perspective, okay, it's the left side. Again, Blender takes it on the model's perspective, not yours perspective. Okay, so it's the left side. So we're gonna put .l to signal that it's on the left side of it. Okay, so then upper arm .l and lower arm .l, and then there's gonna be hand .l. Okay, and so now we do this with the same one, but if you see, you can extrude it from the bottom one here, and it won't be parented. So that's a quick way to make it. Okay, so now I'm gonna go name these before I forget. And so yeah, other than that, I don't think oh yeah. So then let's go name these and parent them before I forget. Okay, and so this one's gonna go connect up to torso 2. Well, this one is gonna be also named upper leg.l since it's on the left side of the model. Okay, so lower leg.l. See? Okay, and now if I go into the side view, okay, like I'm gonna just go line up these because I prefer my models actually lining up nicely, but it's not a requirement. You don't. It's not. No one's forcing you to line your models up directly with the mesh. It's not gonna, like, it's better practice, but you can still. I'll show you a way to make it so that that you don't need it to be lined up. So if you want the bones to be way over here, so you can animate them over there, you can if you want. Okay, and I'll show you a way to do that. It's just bad practice to do that, since the camera's already not going to see these bones. Yeah, and so here's the foot arch, and here's the other one. Okay, you see how I put it here instead of down here? Okay, because well, feet don't bend right here, they bend up here. Okay, it's yeah. So that one confuses people. So upper foot.l and then lower foot.l because we have to rename it. Okay. See? Okay, and now, okay, and you might have already started doing it for the other side, the right side of the mesh, but there's an easy way to do that. So if you select everything, okay, you can either do box select by just clicking and dragging, or you can just select them manually by just shift clicking them each, okay? And now, I'm gonna show you an easy way to just put it on the other side. You go right click while selecting it and click symmetrize, and it'll symmetrize to the other side like it's a mirror modifier, but it goes to the other side automatically, and it's super nice. Okay, so yeah, that's making a rig. Okay, just that simple. Okay, it's literally just that simple. Okay, but so now rigging. Okay, so now look at if I move this, this won't move with me. Because the armature and the mesh are not parented together. Okay, so to parent it, we're gonna go click on the armature, then the mesh. Oh no, we're gonna click on the mesh, then the armature. Okay, go to Control P, or you can go Object, Object, and then Parent. Okay, and we're gonna do with automatic rates because automatic rates is just super nice to have it set already. Okay, yeah, and so now when we move the armature, the mesh is going to move too. Okay, see, nice and simple. But now I'll go with rate painting. And so rate painting, my favorite metaphor for this one is it's like giving territory to each of the bones. Okay, so you see how so you don't want like this bone right here to control the hand. You don't want the head to control the foot. You want a foot to control the foot, not the head to. So you're assigning territory. So you're gonna give the head, and the foot. It's like that. Okay, it's really nice. So to do that, you have to click on display a mesh, then shift click on the I don't know, you're gonna click on the bones, then shift click on the mesh and go to weight paint. So now with this, okay, you can go it turns blue with this with a little color right there in the middle. Okay, or wherever the bones were, whatever bone you had selected, it's right there in the middle. You can see the color. Okay, and so red, the brighter it goes all the way to red, and the red means that it's going to move it directly. Okay, it's gonna move that bone. That bone's gonna affect that piece, that territory right there. And then it goes all the way to dark blue, and dark blue means it's not gonna be affected at all. So I'm gonna go select this head. See how it's gonna only move the head? Okay, that's good, because we want to only move this head. Okay, but you see how right here underneath the head, like the chin and everything, it's not gonna be as moved as much. Okay, see, that's not how we want it. Okay, but first I'm gonna go over some settings that you're gonna want. Okay, so in the settings bar, in the properties, there's a wrench in a screwdriver. Okay, and under options, we're gonna turn on auto normalize and X mirror. Okay, auto normalize is just nice. Okay, like Blender gets all crazy without it, so I just have it on automatically. Okay, and then X mirror. Okay, when you paint something on this side, it's gonna mirror to this side. Okay, and it's just super nice to have the same territories for each. Okay, because like if you, yeah, just nice. But so now selecting a different bone. Okay, see how I selected the armature then the mesh? Okay, if I just selected the mesh and went to weight paint, I can't select the bone. Okay, so you have to do both. You have to go specify which armature you're selecting, okay? And so to select it, you have to do Control click to select the bone. Okay, that's how simple it is. Okay, and the rate is like the amount of rate it's gonna be. So if it's one, it's gonna be all red when you paint. Okay. So then, so I'm gonna select the head and fix the head, since as you can see, you want the head bone to also work with a lot of the to also get the chin too. See? So now this head bone is gonna go modify the other ones, and so that's weight painting. Okay, and so you can see with blenders it sometimes works. Okay, like with the head it didn't work quite as well, but it could have been better. But that's probably just my own rigging skills just being bad. But I'm just gonna keep it like this. If you want to go into more depth of weight painting, you can. Okay, you can go weight paint to your heart's content. Okay, but I have a time limit that I want to hit, because I don't like to keep you here for too long. But so anyway, so now I'm going to go. So you're posing the model. Okay, so to get to pose mode, all you have to do is go click on the armature and go up to object mode, pose mode. It's just that simple. Now with it, okay, if you did everything correctly, if the weight painting is correct, and everything is correct, okay, like yeah, if the weight painting and you have it parenting correctly, you can move the bones. And when you move the bones, it's gonna move the mesh as well. Okay, see? Look at this. See, now look how nice it is. Oh, but you can see here there's like a little bit of errors because weight painting, but you can fix that if you want. Okay, but see, look at this. And with Blender, there's no limits, so you can do this if you really want to. Okay, but see, yeah, and that's rigging. Okay, that's all of rigging.